What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. Today, we're going to be doing an unboxing from White Mountain Knives. Now, this unboxing, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm really only going to focus in on one because it's a heavy hitter as far as what's popular right now. So I want to give it a full attention video. The other one is something I'm really excited about, but I think is less popular. So let's get into it. So my unboxing knife for the day is the Spyderco Manix 2. Haven't been able to keep this out of my pocket since I got it. Freaking love this knife. And I got something later for this knife as well. This is an interesting unboxing because this, I know, is from White Mountain Knives. Or I'm 99% sure that it's from White Mountain Knives. Yeah, this is from, yeah, I had to double check. From White Mountain Knives. And I've never seen them box something up like this. It may have something to do with their shipping, because I know they do free shipping, so maybe they're trying to save a buck. Still came on time and safe, so there's that. So the first one, I'm not going to show you what it is, but it is a Wee knife. It's a newer Wee knife, but I'm going to give that a separate video because I want to give my second one full attention. And the second one is a Civivi. Shocker, right? Most of you, I'm sure if you guys read the title, which is probably why 99.99% of you are here, know exactly what this is. But this is a big one, and I'm going to get this out soon. Why? Because this thing, let's get into it and I'll explain. Oh, I went different on this one. I usually just go with the typical standard black, but all right. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Civivi Cogent. Their first button lock that's not like the Civivi Elementum, where the button, in theory, is also the locking mechanism for it open and closed. Let's check the centering. As typical, the centering on Civivi is perfect. So it's got two barrel spacers and a lanyard post. Love it. Love that idea. And in hand already, and it's cold, right? So it's been outside. It's like freaking 15 degrees outside. But it feels really solid. And that's one thing that, like, in the Civivi Brazen, that's one thing I really appreciated about the Brazen was how solid this freaking thing felt. It felt so damn solid. I loved it. The flipper tab is very non-obtrusive, like almost hard to get to, but I'm going to guess that it's not. It just looks like it is, and when I'm here, I'm like, how am I going to get this thing? And then, bam, there it is, right? So, there's no back and forth, no up and down, which is actually pretty good for it being so cold, because a lot of times when it's cold, metal's going to shrink. What that does to the tolerances is if it doesn't all shrink at the same rate, it's going to create some back and forth and up and down, and it doesn't. And I can tell you, with this button lock, this thing is really, really locked up. So, let's check out the action. Oh yeah. You guys are going to love this knife. So the flipper tab is kind of difficult to access. And if you go to push button it, you have to give it some force to get it to all the way open. You can flip it and it goes pretty well. Keep in mind, once again, it's cold. Once it warms up, it'll probably be stupid. I can already feel it's really smooth. This is really nice. So here it is open. It has a nice little clip point with a swedge going down, almost a full flat grind. And holy shit. If there's a company that listens, it's Civivi. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. The pocket clip is ambidextrous, making this almost a fully ambidextrous knife. Let's see here. I want to measure this blade stock for you. I'll put up some of the specs on the screen in a second, but I want to measure this blade stock for you because this thing is stupid thin. I'm going to guess, like, if I had to guess, 110 to 1,000 or 100 thousandths. Okay. So 115 thousandths. This is showing, yeah, 115 thousandths. I was a little off. It looked thinner than it was, but 115 thousandths is stupid thin nonetheless. The slicing geometry, I guess I could do behind the edge while I'm here. The slicing geometry is just nasty. Holy smokes. Yeah, typical Civivi, you're sitting at, let's try to get, it's kind of hard because at the edge, just, you're at about 12 thousandths behind the edge. I could probably, yeah, about 12 thousandths behind the edge. This thing is going to be a slicing king. And, you know, for an EDC knife, you really don't need that much of prying. I prefer a little bit of prying power. This feels so solid in hand. I do feel like it's a little choked up here. Like when I'm here, this kind of chokes you in a little bit because I like to press forward, but I got that much room in the back of my knife. So if I really wanted to bear down back here, I could. Ergonomically, it's not the greatest just on first impressions, but I can tell you, you're not going anywhere. But I can kind of feel that pocket clip, and I can kind of feel these edges over here. But again, that's just us nitpicking as reviewers. That's not a huge issue. Let's check this out. A little bit toothier of an edge, and that's all right. Sharp enough to do things that you need it to do. Not sharp enough, like if I was sharpening it, would I want to try and get it a little bit sharper? Yeah. But, oh gosh. And it's not a knock on it, it's just like it's a super toothy edge. I was gonna do something. I'll show you guys a comparison, just so you guys can see a size reference. And while I'm looking up my comparison knives, which I don't currently have, they're in a backpack, so I was showing a guy at work some different knives if he was interested. What the hell is going on here? Dude, I don't remember using my Rat Model 2, but maybe I did. I think I was trying to cut my cloth buffing wheel with this. Maybe I was doing that. Here is your Rat Model 1. As you can see, it is almost as long as the Rat 1, but not quite. But your cutting length is going to be just about the same. So overall, around the same cutting length, probably around the same or similar geometry. The Rat Model 1 is a little bit thicker than the blade stock, but does come down with that full flat grind, giving it an ultra slicey profile there. Man, this is a good looking knife. This is good looking. Like I said, it feels real solid in hand. That action is going to be what just sets it apart. And if you look here, we got some shouldering that goes around a very small stop pin, but that's all right. And let's show you guys how this locking mechanism works, if you guys can see. So basically it acts as the detent and the stop. So what's cool about that is with these button locks that act as a detent, I mean, it's just wicked smooth, guys. This is just silly. I could pop some KPL in there and just watch it fly, but oh my goodness. So there's a reason that this thing was so sought after. There's a reason that this blew up, right? And there's a reason why it's sold out on White Mountain Knives as of today, 12/7/2021. Go check it out on Blade HQ. I don't normally refer you guys to Blade HQ. They're a fantastic company. I just prefer White Mountain Knives. But White Mountain Knives is completely sold out. Throughout this video, I'm going to be sprinkling different pictures of models that they currently have and that are available. So if you're interested in this, go get it. But there are a bunch of models. I think almost all the models that are available in this are still available on Blade HQ. And they're not gonna be for much longer, guys. These things are such a hot item right now. This is probably one of the most anticipated knives in the last month that have dropped. So if you're looking for it, it's 70 bucks. Go get it. By the way, the blade steel is 14C28N, so it's going to serve you very, very well for a very long time and be completely and utterly stainless. Well, not completely, but mostly. Be very easy to strap up and maintain, and it's going to hold its edge for long enough. Again, if you guys are interested, go check out Blade HQ. Again, I don't defer you to Blade HQ most of the time because I prefer White Mountain Knives. I'm pretty loyal to them just because they've always been right by me. But they are currently sold out of this. The only place, not the only place, but the first place and main place that you're going to find this still in stock is Blade HQ. That's all I got for you guys. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. This is the Civivi Cogent. Very cool model. Finally, I feel like Civivi did something a little bit different. Even though they still played it safe, they knocked it out of the park, in my opinion, with this on first impressions. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great freaking rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys.